Hi guys, today we're gonna read the article Tea Shops in Malayalam Cinema by Dr. C.S. Venkateswaran. It is found in Chapter 3 of Kerala Reader, textbook in English for Class 10 students studying in Kerala. What appears ordinary and familiar assumes significance when we look at it in another perspective. An example for this is the common tea shop in Malayalam cinema. Tea shop has been a stock scene which reigned Malayalam film industry for quite some time. Read on and find more about it. Eating habits reflect the organizations of a society and its economy. Kerala, in the early 20th century, was a caste-ridden society. One of the ways in which social reformers sought to change it was by the introduction of Pandibhojanam. Pandibhojanam, or mixed eating, was the practice of people who belonged to different castes or communities dining together. The small wayside restaurants, located mostly in villages and popularly known as tea shops, played a crucial role in making Pandibhojanam a way of life in Kerala. The tea shops were the products of two important social changes that were taking place at the time. One was the increasing freedom of movement in public spaces acquired by the depressed sections of society. The other was the emergence of an economy based on money. The tea shop came into existence at a time when wages began to be paid in cash rather than in kind. It was also the time when people were beginning to travel beyond the boundaries of their villages to sell what they produced in their fields or small workshops. Customers were never belittled at a tea shop on account of their caste or religion. Anybody could get tea and snacks if they had the money to buy them, and the fare offered was the same for everybody. The tea shop was a secular space where the only criterion for entry was the possession of money. No one was required to justify their presence at a tea shop, as no system of privileges of birth operated there. This was the reason why the highborn kept their distance from it in the early days. A customer at a tea shop was regarded as simply an individual, not as a member of a particular caste or community. These individuals were also, in a sense, self-exiled from their families. People who were considered worthless or insignificant in their families often achieved a certain dignity at a tea shop. In serving as a space for free interaction of individuals who come from diverse social backgrounds, a tea shop is no different from a cinema theatre. The atmosphere of a tea shop often becomes tastier than the tea and snacks served. It is therefore not surprising that tea shops played and continue to play a significant role in energizing the narrative of many Malayalam films.
In the 1954 film Neelakkuil, directed by Ramu Karyat and P. Bhaskaran, the human drama unfolds through the shuttling of the narrative between the closed space of the home and the open space of the world outside. In a way, the local tea shop is the center of activity in the film. Most of the characters are trapped in their own space and time, but the tea shop stands in their midst as the only modern and secular space. A space where hawkers, fishmongers, peasants, and the local postman appear regularly, as in a photo session. The tea shops, with an occasional rush hour, also provide a counterpoint to the quiet and uneventful life of the village. It's not a coincidence that the protagonist, Sridharan Nair, played by Satyan, appears not even once at the tea shop, while Shankaran Nair, the postman, played by P. Bhaskaran, makes it his favorite hangout. The only other highborn we come across there is a member of a declining Tarawad. For him, the tea shop is a trading center where he can sell the things he has spirited away from the Tarawad. All other spaces, indoor or outdoor, one sees in the film: Sridharan Nayar's home, the Dalit girl Neeli's hut. The lanes and roads are bound by the codes of the caste system. The dream spaces where Sridharan Nayar and Neeli sing and dance are the only exceptions, but these scenes are fantasies, whereas the tea shop is real. The difference is clearly brought home to the viewers. In Rarichan enna Pauran, 1956, another Ramu Karyat film, we see Rarichan, an orphan boy, running away to the city and being given a roof over his head by a Muslim family that runs a tea shop. In Bhargavi Nilayam, 1964, a cinematic rendering of Vaikam Muhammad Bashir's story, Neelavalicham, directed by A. Vincent. The tea shop is the first place the hero visits on his arrival at the village where he had rented a house. It's at the same tea shop that he meets the Muracharukan of Bhargavi, who was to become the heroine of the story. In P. Bhaskaran's Turakata Vadil, 1970, the ideals of secularism and communal harmony are proclaimed from the local tea shop. The bosom friends, Baputi, played by Prem Nazir, and Shankarankutti, played by Bahadur, defy social codes by drinking tea from the same glass. In P. N. Menon's Olavum Theeravum, 1970, the hero, who's an outsider, proves his mettle at a tea shop near the ferry. In Adur Gopalakrishnan's Kodiyettam, 1977, the tea shop is the only hangout for Shankarankutti, the protagonist, who is yet to get rid of the shackles of tradition to become a free individual. The political activist, on the run from the police in another Adur film, Mukhamukam, 1984, finds the tea shop a convenient hideout. The tea shop represents a time and space free from the drudgery of work, and therefore teems with the wide cross-section of society. Along with genial villagers, one also finds local toughs, political workers, and of course, a host of strangers at the tea shop. The sheer variety of the customers and the possible activities, reading newspapers, exchanging local news, discussing politics, gossiping, or just chatting, makes the tea shop an ideal place to reveal the messages and concerns of the film. In every film which depicts the conflict between the individual or family and society, the tea shop, one can say, is a prominent character. As a medium, the cinema goes far beyond mere entertainment to become a record of time and space, of everything that moves or stands still before the camera. Its history is also the history of our language, of our speech and body language, of our dress codes, of our ways of living and making. The recurring presence of tea shops in contemporary Malayalam films indicates the continuing role of cinema as a document of our lives and times. And that's the end of the article. It was an eye-opener regarding the role of the tea shop as a protest and symbol against the ravages of caste. Please don't forget to like our videos and subscribe to our channel for receiving more empowering content. Until next time, goodbye.